Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great today. You know, it's been over 2.5 years since we did a Siren install tutorial for GTA 5, and I thought I would throw up a newer one that's actually quicker and faster and straight to the point. And if you guys like this video, make sure you do hit the like button and comment down below, as it helps it rate a little bit higher on the YouTube algorithms out there. And if you feel like subscribing, please do so. Let's get straight into it. Okay, let's hop on over to the main site. I'll be sure to link this down below. Now, I've used countless sirens on my YouTube channel for the last 7 years, and I must say that the Code 3 Z3 siren is actually a pretty good one. Now, don't let the 5M ready throw you off. This is for a single player as well, and I'll explain to you what that means in just a moment. But what I like about it the most is that it is studio recorded. It is by Baker X Goody. His name is Derek. And then you can go down here and you can preview what it sounds like. So we're going to go ahead and download this and get it onto our desktop. Okay, now before we continue with the actual tutorial, a real quick disclaimer is if you play GTA 5 online, you have to be kind of careful replacing your siren tones or weapon sounds, for example, because it could result in a temp ban or even a permanent ban. Now, this does not include 5M. If you guys want to see a 5M siren install tutorial, it's actually even easier than what you're watching right now. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to demonstrate that for you and get that uploaded to YouTube. Okay, we have our Code 3 Z3 siren on our desktop right now. Now, it is a RAR file, so you will need to have WinRAR or 7-zip or a program like that to actually open this particular file. If you don't have any of those, or if you don't even know what that is, just go to Google and type in WinRAR for free. It's a pretty easy find. And then we're going to go ahead and open this up. And then you're going to see a folder called Code 3 Z3 Siren 5M version. Now, don't let that throw you off. The files that we need are already in there. So we're going to go ahead and take the entire folder. You can extract it to desktop, or what I like to do is just pull it right to desktop. Okay, we do not need the actual RAR file anymore. All we need is the actual folder. So it's going to look something like this. We're going to open this particular file, and you're going to see a 5M version. Now, it's a resident folder. We're not going to mess with that one right now. That'll come in another tutorial if you guys want to see it. So it will have raw tones, which we won't really mess with today, but it'll have a vehicles folder and it'll have a vehicles.oac. So that's really all you need to know about that. So let's go ahead and exit out of this, and we're going to open up our main game directory first. Okay, let's pull up our GTA 5 directory. I'm sure you guys already know how to do that, but just in case you're kind of new to all this, look to the top right of your screen right now. There is a 3-minute video on how to find your GTA 5 directory if you have Steam, Epic Games, or retail version. This is where your GTA 5 EXE application is located at. So it's really important to work with a mods folder. So we need to make a mods folder if you don't already have one. Make sure you go to a blank space. You're going to right click. You're going to go to new, and you're going to go to folder, and you're going to name it mods, M-O-D-S, just like that. And then next step is we're going to work with Open4. Now, to install the sirens properly, we're going to use a program called Open4. If you're not familiar with Open4 and how to install it, look to the top right of your video right now. There is a 5-minute tutorial on how to install Open4 accurately, and we're going to go ahead and click on Windows for Grand Theft Auto 5. And right now it's populating all the game files that are inside the Grand Theft Auto 5 directory, and it should look something sort of like this. The next step you want to do is go to Tools at the very top of the menu right there, and you want to make sure ASI managers are installed. So click on ASI Manager, and if you're installing this all for the very first time, it'll probably be in blue. So make sure you go to ASI Loader, click on Install, Open4.asi, click on the install. This one's not 100% necessary, but I like to work with Rockstar Editor a lot. I'm going to go ahead and install that one as well. We're going to go ahead and close that, and then we're going to make sure that the x64 folder is inside the mods folder. Right now, it is empty. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. Make sure edit mode is off, and then we're going to go to x64, which is outside of your mods folder. So you should see a x64 folder. Now, it is not inside your update folder. It should be by itself. If it's not there, it may be at the bottom. So it should look like a light blue color x64. You're going to go to audio. You're going to go to SFX, and you're going to look for a upper caps word called resident.rpf. Now, if you double click this, it'll look similar to this. Now, we want to make sure that we turn on edit mode now, and it will copy over this folder into the mods folder. But first, our PC is going to flag. We're going to click on yes, and then Open4 is going to freak out a little bit because it's going to give you a big red message saying you're outside of your mods folder. And that's perfectly fine, because right now we're going to copy to mods folder. We're going to click on this, and now we are inside our mods folder. If you look at the pathway, you'll see that were inside the mods folder. So in case you want to replace a siren in the future, the best way to do this is to save this pathway as a favorite. So go at the very top, go to favorites, and then go to add to favorites. And then you can name this anything you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and say sirens here. That way, whenever I want to fire up another siren install, it's really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and add, and I'll show you how easy this is. We're going to go up here and say we just fired up Open 4, go to favorites, and then go to sirens here. Boom, just like that. Now, if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. I'm just saying. All right, the next step is to make sure we get the siren installed properly. So make sure your game is not open. A lot of people mess this part up. I don't know why, but GTA 5 has to be closed. So it has to be closed in order to mod things. So make sure it's closed. The edit mode needs to be on 100%. If it's off, it's not going to work. So if I right click, I can't find the file that I need. So make sure edit mode is on. And then what you want to do is you can do a couple of different ways. You can go to new, and then you can go to import formats, or you can click right here and right click. Once again, that is right click and go to import open formats. Then it will take you to an area of your PC where you need to find your actual folder that we were working with just a few minutes ago. In my case, it's going to be the Code 3 Z3 Siren 5M version. And then I've got a lot of other sirens down here, but this is the one we're going to install today. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Now, don't let this version throw you off. This is 5M version. We're not going to mess with that in today's video. But if you guys want me to show you how to install a 5M siren for GTA 5 5M, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to do that. And it will literally take probably maybe 3 minutes to show you how to do that. Real easy. So what you want to do next is you'll see a vehicles.oac. That's the one we want right there. You don't want anything else. You're going to double click on the OAC file, and you're going to get a window that looks similar to this. The next thing you want to do is don't click on add. You want to click on OK. So when you click on OK, it will install it. Simple as that. And that part is done. You've installed the siren. Now let's go inside the game and see what it sounds like. Okay, here we are inside the game. I'm going to show you what this particular siren sounds like. Now this particular vehicle pack, I'm going to go ahead and link it for you down in the description because I know I'm going to get asked that question. So this is a emergency lighting system type of vehicle pack, otherwise known as the ELS for short. So the ELS key, in order to activate the stage 1, 2, and 3 is the J key. So I'm going to press my J key, that is stage 1 lighting. I cannot activate my sirens yet. So this is stage 2. I'm going to press the J key again, and then I still cannot activate my sirens yet, and this is stage 3. So when you're in stage 3, you can activate your sirens. So technically it's going to be 1 through 5 on your keyboard, just the actual number keys. And then the number 6 key will activate a secondary siren, which is usually going to be the number 1 siren, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So right now it needs to be in stage 3 lighting. A little trick with the ELS is you can press the Alt plus the J key together and get to stage 3 lighting just like that. So press the number 1 key on your keyboard, then number 2, number 3, and then here's number 4. Then here's number 5. It kind of does like a little mixture of the sirens together, if you will, without you touching anything, which is kind of nice. It cycles it for you. Now the cool thing is you can press your horn key as well intermittently, so you could be in here. It's good for clearing intersections and whatnot. And then when you're cycling through the sirens, you can also press your number 6 key, which sounds a little bit like this. It gives you a secondary siren to almost sounds like a dual siren. So you could be like this. And then you can go to stage 2 and then press the number 6. Then you can cycle through as much as you want. All right, so that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's video, guys. If you got any use out of today's video, please hit that like button. It helps more ways than you think it does. It helps it rate a little bit higher on YouTube, and then more people will see it. The more you comment, the more people see the video. You get the drift. So thank you guys so much, and if I earned your subscription, thank you so much, and I will see you on the next patrol, guys. Take care and stay safe.